That was perfect.
Yes.
That was cool.
I don't think we could do any more takes because the A string is like shredding.
Oh,
It's like breaking. So glad we got it down.
Woo. What a great song on two amazing ukes.
Yep. And we were, Andrew was saying, let me wipe all this sweat off of my face. It's almost like the song inspired, or the ukulele inspired the song because it almost looks like a Japanese design, which is nice.
Yeah. Kawai Carvalho, our Portuguese brother, coming through with some amazing ukes. Corey, talk about that song.
So, been actually almost playing that song every day. Love that song. And I forgot how great that song was. It's from Kalei knows that song. It's from Begin, right? The name of the song is called Shimanchu Nu Takara. And it's kind of like the feeling of growing up as an islander, or being an islander. Specifically, that was like Okinawa, right?
Yeah.
Like, we can kind of share the same feeling because we grew up on an island. We have like the same kind of thing, it talks about the ocean, talks about the sky. We have like really good weather throughout the entire year. We have beautiful oceans, and we're pretty proud we're proud islanders, I guess.
Yeah, definitely are.
And that song kind of highlights the same kind of feeling of being a islander, especially like from an Okinawan person. My really good friend, he really loves that song. It's one of his favorite bands, and kind of want to dedicate that song to him, as well as like my grandpa, who spent a lot of time in Okinawa. He actually ran a karate dojo there, and used to go there pretty much. That was like his second home.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, just wanted to kind of...
Well, what's your friend's name that you...
Takuya. I think we all met him before. Yeah. And he plays ukulele. He is like I was saying, he's a very proud Okinawan person. So if you're watching, that one's
some good musicians from over there.
Yeah. My kind of re-stumbled on that song when I went to karaoke. We just came back from Japan. Andrew and I just came back from Japan. And when I was there, went to karaoke with my mother and father-in-law, my wife and my kids. And my father-in-law actually sang that song. I was like, oh, forgot about this song. It's such an awesome song. And kind of reminded me of...
Can you sing it for us?
Not now. I don't want to, no. we did such a good job on it.
Yeah.
I feel like my singing would just be like, wow.
Sounds like a hard song to sing too.
Yeah, I mean it's straightforward, but you have to get like...
It's humid.
Yeah.
It's been a muggy one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it definitely is muggy.
We're not running AC, so we don't hear it in the microphones.
But we were used to it. In Japan, it was like 90% humidity.
It was more... I mean, man, there was some days there where I was like, dude, I'm in the cooker.
Yeah, I step outside and like I'm already sweating. I mean, to be fair, I was already sweating at the house because it's... My mother-in-law don't like the AC on super cold. I don't know. There's something with me that I have to have the AC at 70 degrees or below that.
Yeah.
Or colder. Like, I don't know.
It's all right. Get the toxins out.
Yeah. Just doesn't look that good when I'm all sweaty and hot and bothered.
It's interesting because Corey was speaking fluent Japanese before he even went to Japan. He's always been fascinated.
I wouldn't say fluently, but I could speak Japanese.
Speaking, writing, fascinated with the culture.
Yeah, it's like getting in touch with the roots. A lot of people don't believe, like, they look at me like, wait, you're just like some Hawaiian Filipino guy's like, no, I'm actually, I mean, I am Filipino and a little bit of Hawaiian, but a lot of it is Japanese and Portuguese. So,
got the whole world in there.
Yeah. Like I was saying earlier, I'm paying homage to my Portuguese side by playing the ukulele.
Yeah. There's a lot of musical talent from Portugal. I mean, from, Portuguese.
That's another thing too. I thought about it, like, are you Portuguese too?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not Portuguese at all, yeah. Our ancestors, or my ancestors, I guess, they also came from an island to another island, and where that's where the ukulele was invented too.
Can you guys give us the island version of that song?
Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, just keep doing the skank. Yeah. Ooh. Perfect, yeah.
Yeah, I want to thank you and Mickey for helping us kind of navigate.
Of course, thank you
Japan.
for
It's
finally
like,
making it to
ooh.
Japan. That's
I mean, I'm gonna do it right next time and actually learn some of the language and not just
you did well.
be a
Like
dumb
for
American.
you, like actually try and be like, hey, how do I say this and what do I do
You know.
here?
I'm gonna try harder next time. But it's like by the end of the trip, I was kind of figuring out stuff and how to get around train systems and all
Fitting
that kind of
in,
stuff.
like
Oh, I don't know about that.
where.
But I
or
love
when
it,
in Rome?
yeah.
Is it when in Rome?
Mm.
It's funny
I
because like
mean-
you're Italian too.
Everybody always talks about the food, but
Experiencing it. For
I mean, like I was always kind of like, yeah, I'm sure. I've had good food, but something is just different over there. It's kind
The
of
raw
incredible.
oysters
And
on their first
Mickey
day.
set us up with like good places too, with really good markets. You
you
know.
went to Tsukiji.
Oh, dude, yeah. And then, yeah, I mean, I don't want to go on a food rant. It's
Please
like you
go
do
on a
have
food
to,
rant.
yeah.
Like, that's the
Everything.
main thing I miss about Japan is the food, and
It's so clean. I can eat all day
yeah,
and just go from one place to the next.
and feel good. The beer, oh my goodness, couldn't get enough of the beer. I brought a whole suitcase back
Yeah.
of beer.
No, he's not joking. Did you bring like 60 beers?
There's about 60 beers in my suitcase.
I don't know how you did
and
that.
Mickey, his wife, was
Mickey
sure
was
he was.
just like, she didn't even say no. Like, she was just like, this guy's so fucking crazy. Like, just go with it. She's like, all right, okay, so if it's overweight, we're just gonna stick some in the gaps of the other suitcases, and it actually went over, so we had to take some out and put some in like
Yeah,
other luggage, but it worked.
yeah. There's nothing like it.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
And on top of that, at the airport, I bought more at the duty-free shop. Bought like 18 beers more, and I was carrying back
She,
that
like, really?
a bottle of whiskey. And then I walked through customs, guys like, you have any tobacco, any alcohol? I was like, I got a bottle of whiskey, and he's like, all right,
Whatever.
get out of
Yeah.
here.
I know we had a bunch of food too in there.
As I walked through with a case of like a suitcase full of beer with beer in my hands, and actually I had all of what he said. And he's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like, whatever.
They're like whatever.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
He looked so disgruntled. He's like, man, I don't even want to deal with you. Just
Mine
get
too.
out of here."
Yeah.
It might have been the same guy.
Yeah, he was just like, I don't
He's
care
cool.
about anything.
Yeah, he's like, all right, you're local. Get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a beautiful place. Experience Japan one day, guys. This is it's something.
It's worth it.
The last time we went, like I was telling you, you can go to the beer factory, the Suntory Beer Factory, and experience the greatness.
I don't know. I think I drank too much alcohol there. I'm gonna abstain for a couple years.
Until we go back.
Yes.
6 months later.
Yep.
What's up, guys? We're back in Japan.
Like, Kalei and I went on the first, I think the first tour was 11 o'clock in the morning. And we're still kind of tired from the night before. We show up. I'm like, hey, we're going through the tour. Hey, this and that. Lady's like, hey, are you guys from Hawaii? You're like, yeah, whatever. Cool, whatever. Tour is done. It's like, Kalei, it's gift shop time. And then before that, it was the tasting. So they take you to a room where they have all the taps. It's like a cafeteria. You sit down and you drink 3 of their beers. You drink the premium malts, the regular one in the gold can. You drink the Master's Dream, which is like a red ale, I think, if I remember.
Yeah.
And then you drink the original one again to kind of...
So premium malt beer, you got to get the one that's
from Japan.
from Japan. Something about the water there.
They have it here, and it's brewed in Canada, but it's not anywhere near...
Doesn't taste anything like it.
It's like a crisp, kind of like a clean taste.
You can't... It doesn't even taste like you're...
Yeah.
I mean, and it's got like a ridiculous low amount of calories without tasting like a crappy...
Yeah.
And it's not a weak
And
beer
carbs.
either.
Right.
It's like 5.5. So like you drink one, you're like, wow, this is too delicious to be that strong and that low in calories.
That, and then sampling different whiskeys, I realized the Hakushu 12 is, I think,
all-time winner.
Yeah, that's... But anyways, I'm done with alcohol. Never mind.
For now. No, I'm just kidding.
So Coast ukuleles, we finally get blessed with a couple of these bad boys. The one you got, Corey, I gave him that set of wood when he was here before, and it's pretty cool because he did a lattice brace with it.
Did you give him the...
Just the Koa set.
Okay. Yeah, this is beautiful.
He's killing it.
The neck, too. Is the neck...
Ooh.
Yeah, is that...
Yeah. That was not provided by me.
But it is koa on the neck.
It's got kind of a soft volute going at the end of the neck there.
Yeah. Really, really subtle and nice zircote back and front faceplate. I kind of shredded the A string with my furious style of playing.
Oh, you're gonna have to give us a sound up a little.
I think it'll work.
Playing so fast the strings melted.
It got too Okinawan for a little while, and I was like, well, I can't handle this island vibe.
Did he say what kind of strings?
So, doesn't say exactly, but I know it's a fluorocarbon. So, anyways, 17-inch scale tenor, beautiful koa top, back, and sides, and a very silky satin finish. Very, very nice. Very well done. Very impressive with especially the inlays with the rosette. The fretboard art that's also inlaid with koa wood trees, and you got the leaves which are dyed green, beautiful, even on the faceplate. And then you got the logo here. This is the Coast ukulele logo. This is number 61, by the way. Side port here. This features lattice bracing, which is one of the best bracing systems. The work to do it is quite extensive because of all of the shaping that goes on, and but what you get is a very balanced and not overly pungent mid-range. It's like every frequency that comes out of the ukulele is very balanced. It's not too much of anything. The fluorocarbon strings that are on here it's a very good compliment. It's very good to complement. It's a good compliment for the overall tone of this ukulele. So number 61 from Coast Ukulele. check it out.
Wait, can you turn a little bit though? I can see if you're following.
Is that one like have a gloss on it?
No, this one is that
Same
like
thing
the
as this.
Kanilea silk.
Yeah, it's like silk on.
Wow, certain angles it looks pretty shiny. It could be just a like wood grain.
Well, sometimes like satin finish is a little bit dulling, but these are very translucent like a gloss. but
Yeah,
just without the reflective quite as much.
I like it.
Sorry, I was just trying to practice. Forgot to mention zero cote on the binding, bridge, fretboard, faceplate, and backplate. Koto tuners as well. So,
Japanese tuners.
from Japan, some of the best. All right, I should mention. So the meaning of the song is actually like the way they say it is like partly in Okinawan, and I think in regular Japanese it's Shima no Takara, which is the treasure of the island. That's what it means. I'm guessing
Wow.
is if that is what Shimanchu Nu Takara means. Takara is treasure, Shima's island, and it should be Shima no Takara. I hope that's correct.
I wouldn't know
Just the
because I don't know.
Treasure of the island, which is, it talks about like the beautiful skies, like we have. Like we always talk about our beautiful island as well, right?
Yes.
That's the pride of being from Hawaii and Hawaiian. So
Just to kind of be like the Okinawan version. Like that.
yeah. And Hawaii, we have our share. We have a ton of Okinawans. My cousin is like half Okinawan, and yeah, it's always fun to participate in the Obon festival. Summer
Oh yeah.
Bon dances and stuff. I don't know how to dance, but it's always fun to, try to copy everybody.
It's funny because they look a little more islander too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They do.
So, anyways, yeah. So it's kind of rough towards the mid part.
Yeah.
I should get the meaning of the song correct. I don't want to assume that my friend is watching. He's like, it's not even right. So, Clay, you do your sound sample and whatever. I'm gonna do some research quietly on the side.
Right. All right, so I'm very, very excited to be able to talk about and introduce this full custom Coast ukulele. This is a custom tenor number 58. And as you can see, there's a lot of very unique things about this particular instrument. For one, if you look at the very beautiful curly koa that's used for the top, back, and sides, it's very eye-catching. And one of the things I love about this one in particular is how they make use of the natural figuring and holes from those sets of wood. So if you look at this right here, it's not your traditional sound hole that you'll see on most ukuleles. But what is really, really cool is that they took advantage of the type of design that you can get just by making use of what type of things you can do with the wood already as is. It even has a live edge sound hole, is what they call this part here. And it's really nice because it looks really cool because you can see the sound hole right in the middle of the sap of the koa. This also features black wood for the bridge, fingerboard, and faceplate. And since we already have it facing you folks from the front of the ukulele, let's get into the artwork that you can see here on the fingerboard. This is a dragon that was inlaid using a few different types of materials such as koa. There is also, I think it was a mango wood, and also if you look at the clouds on the fingerboard and also the headstock, this is actually crushed mother of pearl and then dropped into the faceplate and the fretboard as an inlay, and it really looks cool. Not a whole lot of times I get to see this being done on an ukulele, so it's always a treat. 12-inch radius fretboard, really nice finish. It's a pore filled satin, so you still get really nice showcasing of the koa wood that is used for this beautiful instrument. Side port, kaya or mahogany neck, and you have a koa backplate along with Goto UPT tuners and black and gold, some of our favorites here at the ukulele site. First time for me playing one of these ukes. I don't think I've played a Coast before. I like how the logo is a C, but it's also like a crescent moon too. That's pretty interesting. And this one comes with a through bridge with some fluorocarbon strings. Right now we have a high G fluorocarbon set on it. And you get really nice sustain from these ukuleles. Nice and balanced. Let's give it a sound sample.
Very nice. Beautiful. Oh, okay, so I always do this. I realize I get excited when I explain stuff. I've left out like a pretty important thing in the song we were talking about earlier. Shimanchu is so it's island person. Shimanchu Nu Takara. So it's like the it talks about I guess being in basically being an islander.
You've never been to Okinawa?
I want to go.
Yeah. I wonder how the cuisine is different over there.
It's like the song talks about like if you would know about these things if you were, from
Local.
the island, I guess if you're local. It's kind of like the same as what we do here.
Kind of like island style.
Yeah. So what I said earlier, it's the Islander's treasure, I guess, which is the island, and
Alden Tokuzaru kind of taught me guitar. He's a Okinawan crazy guy. He's so fun.
It's funny, we were talking. He's like, "Oh, I have a family from Yamaguchi-ken." I was like, "Oh, that's where my family came from too." And he's like, "What?" It's like, maybe we're cousins. Oh, I'm kind of crazy too.
Yeah. The Wagyu over there, it's like never frozen and shipped. So it's like, and then some of these places will serve it with like a little bit of a cream sauce and wasabi, little salt and pepper. It's like,
Was it the white?
yeah, yeah.
Like I think that was might have been the Yamaimo island potato. I mean, not island. Still stuck on the island thing. It's this like grinded up yam, but it becomes viscous like this. It's kind of like a sticky thing that's used. Like Miki likes it a lot. I like that a lot. You can put that in sukiyaki too. Really nice.
What's your? I mean, it's kind of hard to say, but like your favorite foods over there. I've never had better sushi in my life.
Yeah, can't eat enough sushi.
All of the seafood, and just like walking through the market and how they'll just like flame up something for you right there.
Yeah, like we were in Kyoto. I kind of wish we stayed longer.
That was fun walking through the market there.
They're like, "Hey, you want to eat this? You want to eat that?" You could literally eat everything, and there's still like it kept going, and you could just eat for days.
We were going to a different place every day. I was like, I just want to stay here. But then we would go somewhere and I'm like, oh, this is awesome. But
yep.
Still.
Like my favorite Japanese experience is just staying home and like just eating good food. I just really want to eat good food. People are like, oh, did you see the sights here? Did you go to this castle? I'm like, I just want to
chill and eat.
Yeah. Like,
well, I went to
bad.
this area of Tokyo, Ochinomizu, I think, and it's like nothing in America, at least, in that it's guitar shop after guitar shop after like
fully loaded guitar shops,
and then you go first floor, second floor. It's like, they'll have like all Fenders on one floor. Go to the next floor, all Gibsons. Go to the next floor, all PRS. It's like
the way
all arch tops.
They're
then,
like
customs and
just
vintage, and it's just like what?
But
there's like 3 floors of just like
in
bases.
the one floor. There's like 300 guitars.
Yeah, they pack them.
Just like you can't even see the walls. The walls are guitars.
Yeah.
Or basses.
But and there was like walls of ukulele, but I was still like, I don't know. I think we've got better ukuleles. But they really love the sopranos in concerts.
They do.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the true ukulele sound, right?
Yeah. When it's done right. But we're still like a little bit leaning on the tenor side.
Yeah.
Forever tenor.
Yeah.
At least for me.
You guys sound great on anything.
I don't know. I was playing a concert the other day. I was like, this is not bad. I started off on a concert, and
it's fun. It just depends, And
it's a little more compact, and it's like you kind of hug it better.
Well, you end up playing different, right? And on a soprano, you just want to do something that you wouldn't even really do on a tenor.
Every once in a while, it's fun to just pick up the smaller sizes and kind of snoodle around or play a full song for the videos.
Yeah.
Well, you guys do that all the time in the store.
Yeah, we do. But then I think if I had to choose one size forever, it would probably be a tenor.
Of course.
I wouldn't have issues with it.
Some people are like, tenor's way too big. I'm like, really?
And I
Have you seen a guitar?
I always tell people it's
What
like
are those?
it's a preference, right? So
Yeah.
you play what you want.
Yeah.
But then some people think everybody should play what they're playing.
Yeah,
It's
the,
like,
the
no.
soprano or the ukulele purists are just like, there's no other size besides the soprano. The soprano's a real ukulele.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, yeah, sure.
Yeah, an ukulele shouldn't sound like anywhere near a guitar. I'm just like, isn't that kind of a good thing if it does?
Nobody said it shouldn't.
Yeah.
Well, these coast ukes are distinctly ukulele and sound beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the crushed pearl on
It's crazy.
it looks so cool.
At first, like, I didn't even know what it was until I read the description. I was like, really?
It just sparkles.
Whoa.
That thing is like top class tattoo styles.
This must took a long time to do.
And the one you have, Corey, has got such a cool rootsy vibe.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Island man.
Let's keep it rolling. See what's next.
So the one that I have here is a Kamaka Deluxe Tenor. The nice slotty headstock, high gloss finish, beautiful cedar top. And this one is actually really punchy. Been enjoying playing this ukulele while recording this podcast. I don't know, there's something about like their Cedar Deluxe models that I've always loved. Having two of these myself. Not with the slotted headstock, with the normal ones, but this is even, I mean, it's an added feature that for a while you couldn't get slotted headstock ukuleles from Kamaka, and ever since roughly around 2016 they kind of opened the option to the rest of the public. So now we have these awesome models to come through. Beautiful abalone for the top binding rosette, followed by ebony bridge fingerboard faceplate with the Kamaka logo inlaid in mother of pearl, or abalone I should say. We have geared tuners. These are actually made in Germany. Very nice, smooth, and reliable. Satin neck, mahogany neck. And as you can see, the koa on these are really, really nice. Like, they're giving you some of the nicer koa that they actually have reserved for these custom or semi-custom models, such as this. Nice balanced sound. Comes stock with the Kamaka black nylon strings that they're known for. So if you're looking for a very classic, traditional sound, this might be a good one to consider. soothing like the Juster 2 was. Brand new strings.
Sorry, I was battling my ukulele.
Battling the strings. You and the strings were having a little beef there.
Yep.
Is that the same Cole one I was playing earlier?
No, it's a different one.
Oh.
The medullary raise, also known as cross silking on that spruce top, is pretty strong.
Oh, yeah.
It's a sign of a perfect quarter sawn.
These little ripples. You look at them from certain angles, they look like little waves.
The coil on that one is really nice too.
Oh, yeah. Premium. Spruce top tenor deluxe from Kamaka.
Let's get a sound sample.
Wow.
Nice.
That's
Nice
a
ring.
lot of sustain. This is like really bell-like. Ooh. I don't know. I think I might take this one over the Cedar one.
I really like that one too when I first played it.
Oh.
Clay's going home with a new uke.
And of course. And one day we'll say that and it'll be real. Because I was going home with a new uke.
Not the first time.
There's only been one time.
Oh, right. And
Actually,
it was
no,
a Kamaka.
twice. The recent one was the Pono Master series, right?
So this is the HF3D2i, Alcoa, top, back, and sides. Beautiful gloss finish. Abalone purfling rosette. You got ebony binding top and back. Check out the koa on the back here. Satin neck. Ebony bridge fretboard faceplate. The famous Kamaka slotted headstock with beautiful shaller tuners. And we got the stock string set on here. classic Kamaka ukulele tone.
And we'll be getting all kinds of Kamakas up on the site soon. All the sizes. Even like the bell-shaped concerts and all the different pineapples.
Yeah.
All the classics. We're going to close out tonight featuring some models that Kala collaborated with master luthier Pete Howlett. I don't know if you guys remember, we had Pete Howlett on the podcast.
Yeah, a couple years back.
Like 2019, 18, something like that.
It's been a while.
He's a beautiful soul and a master craftsman. So it's cool that he designed this model that can be sold for fairly affordable for what it is. Let's check them out.
Yeah, these are pretty sick.
Yeah, these are cool.
A lot of people like that comfort of not having to reach around to much of anything. You know, it sits right there.
Yeah, for us, how deep this is and how much depth comes out of here is it's really nice.
There's a lot of sound. This is about as thin as a normal electric guitar.
I'd say even thinner and lightweight. We don't have these plugged in, so this is just the acoustic, but you can get any sound you want plugged
Played
in.
it earlier, it was nice.
Yeah.
Like really full.
Plugged in, yeah.
See,
Yeah.
good sound. To me, I think if like you're a big fan of Kala instruments and you've been playing their stuff from the beginning all the way up to their elite, you probably would appreciate something like this. Something different.
I remember years ago we used to get the Hamer electrics with the Carina wood, and I was always amazed at the resonance for such a lightweight.
Yeah. It's kind of the same thing. Nice bridge pin system too.
Yeah, that's something different too. This is cool. So are these particularly just the electric ones, or do they all come with pickups?
Yeah, I think they all come with pickups. So
Yeah.
that's the two different models.
Nice.
One with a slight upgrade in wood, but they both look pretty sweet.
I mean, I'm taking this out. It's,
I wouldn't mind gigging with one of these. It'd be super fun.
Corey's been gigging with the koala thin body. Forgets his strap half the time, so he's just going.
That's why it feels so familiar. The action is really nice too.
These aren't the import koalas. These are made in
Handmade
Petaluma.
in Petaluma.
so you could kind of consider this an elite, if you want.
You know, I think we're like only one of a handful of I want to say 3 dealers they started these out with.
Nice.
And I'm pretty sure it's fairly small production because we ordered these at NAMM.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That was only 3 months ago. Forgot about that.
I first saw like Anthony play
He
these.
played?
Yeah, you know
Anthony-
from Kala?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he has one of these. I saw like a post on Instagram and I was like, oh wow, that's cool. I've never seen those. Nice. It's good to try them out. I would recommend these.
Like the work browns too. It's not overly bright.
Mm-mm. I think that this is a good pairing.
All right, give us some individual sound samples.
Really good sustain too. I feel like it shouldn't sound this good for the size, but I am pleasantly surprised at the fullness. It's really light too. I don't know. The neck feels. It's on the thinner side, which is nice. So you know all these weird voices if you want it. Yeah, this thing is fun. That was beautiful.
All right, guys, we will call it a night.
Good to
It's
be back.
it's been a long time, so
Almost a month, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Almost
But
a month.
Probably when this gets released, it'll probably be like almost week 4. So it's good to be back. I know you guys have been craving more videos.
yeah, we'll get back into the swing of it here. I guess that was our off season.
Yeah, I don't think I've really picked up an ukulele in like 3 weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's been the longest because we play ukulele every week. So
time to stop picking up those beers and start picking up ukes again.
Pick up the gym too. I need to get in shape.
All right. Thank you guys, and we'll see you soon. Aloha.